And we filled that big gap.
Yeah, it filled it today. I saw that spike down. I was like, oh, you filled it without me.
Yeah, I gotta create this Discord because I saw it happening. I was gonna take that trade, but
Yeah,
also I didn't really care because I wasn't
I was
trading with my real money yet.
I was like, don't catch a falling knife.
What does that mean?
It was like you see the thing drop, like you seeing the thing dropping, and I saw it dropping. I was like, would you try to? I said to myself, oh, would you try to catch a falling knife?
And then it ended up bouncing up, and then now yeah,
Yeah, like once I try to catch it, it'll bounce back, and then
yep,
it'll. Yeah, I was like, let me stay out.
yeah.
But with this, I found the anchor point with the session. Oh, I think it was around here, like if this area right here, like
Hmm.
once a bunch of sessions meet up like this,
Hmm.
like you could use it as an anchor point and put like a 10 point rectangle. I put a 10 point rectangle,
What is
and
that?
then
What's a 10-point rectangle?
let's make a rectangle that's like make it 10 points wide. So
So
like
if okay, I don't know.
oh
What?
from here to here, just 10 points.
Okay, where's the oh okay, so all of those
Yeah,
are 10 points.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
So
okay.
and then it'll catch if you go down to
You did
the.
those yourself or was it some type of
Now I
like
made the.
thing that did that?
Now I made one and then just kept cloning it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So then if you um, go down to the file, let me turn this all off. You can see like certain points. Oh, balance.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Told
catch
you.
those on balances, and then from
Yeah.
like center of the rectangle to the next center of the rectangle. This could be 20, like a 25,
Point.
yeah, 25 point move.
Mhm.
If you catch it from the center to center to center, it's
Mhm.
about 30 points.
So
But
the red zone from bottom of the red to the top of the red, what's that? How many points is that? Is that 10?
yeah, it's 10 points.
And then the black in the middle of it, how many points is that? 20?
Oh no, the black point, the middle is 20
Yeah.
points,
And then
and then the
the red.
red's 10 points.
Okay, so it's like, okay, well, you got it figured out. If you definitely understand it. So okay, so let's move your what is that? Your alerts and stuff. Let's move that out the way. Like
Uh,
click the button over on the side by the clock. Yep, like go over there by your watch list and then click that little clock button, the one that say 99 on the side on the right. You gotta take. I mean, you can delete them, I think.
I know I deleted it because I try to get it like, all right, so I put alert when it enters a rectangle, so I
Oh,
know it's like in it's in a like a zone.
yeah.
I was
Okay.
like, all right, it's in a zone. I could go look at it. So
Okay. Well, if you want to keep them,
what's
keep
going
them.
on?
But just press the clock so we can see more of the chart.
Oh,
Yeah. There we go. Okay. So now you want to know if you're doing it right. So show me what you would do, and I'll let you know. Like if you were ready to back test, and then what else I showed in the class is I showed them my back testing log, and I gave it to them so that they can put in all their back testing results.
yeah.
And I'll share that with you tonight too. But yeah, show me what you would do if you want to back test basically using the hour. I want you to do it using the hour.
Hour.
Yeah.
Go up. Let me choose a let me choose a Sunday.
Yeah. And then speaking of that too, I want you to identify like what is a range that you want to backtest from. Like for me, I went all the way back because I don't want you to be random. I chose to go back to December 2024. That was a random arbitrary date, but I started when I backtested, I started backtesting every time I saw the strategy playing out on the hour. So then I got to see how often it was happening. right?
Okay.
So yeah, so pick like go back some months and then like pick the start of a month and then do every single time you see the strategy happening. And then also I want to this is another thing I want you to put on there. I want you to put on the I know I said I stopped using it, which I did, but I think it's so good that I would want you guys to put it back on there because it's so simple. Um with
The
the
PPO.
Yep, the PPO, but or the MACD. You can do the MACD, but they the same, but the MACD just don't it has like less stuff on it. It's easier to see. So you can use the MACD and the ADX and looking for that squeeze because when you
Yeah.
see the squeeze and the CCI happening, I feel like it helps you not get faked out. But
Oh,
if we only use the CCI, yes, like we can only use the CCI, but I feel like when you put the PPO or the MACD and the ADX and you're looking for that squeeze with it, it gives it even more confirmation. And when you do see the squeeze with it, it really go. The first one, all the way to the
oh,
top. You can type in,
ADX.
yep, the first one. Yep. And then start that.
Yeah.
Oh, you got them. You just got them on there twice. You can erase one. And then
Okay.
what's the other one? You put in the MACD because you'll see how they literally look the same. I got the MACD on mine.
This one.
Yeah. You want to see the difference between the MACD and the PPO, and then you can choose. Type in the
Yeah.
PPO. Yeah, and then click it.
Oh, I got.
You see how they literally look the same. Let me see. I don't see no difference, honestly. Besides, I don't really see a difference. You can open it up wider to see. Um, but you see how they look the same.
Yeah.
So you get to choose either one. Either one. They literally are the
It
same.
looks exactly the
Yeah.
same to me.
I think the PPO you must have took your things off because they used to have like more like dots and stuff on it. You probably took it off
The
before. So anyway, erase one, the MACD or the PPO, whichever one.
I'll keep the PPO.
Okay. And then move the PPO above the ADX. Like hit the little arrow to make it because
Oh,
remember,
the
yep, perfect. Now you can see the squeeze right there. You see the squeeze?
yeah, like
No,
squeeze
go over.
points.
Yep,
Wait.
go over some more. No, other way. Go to the left.
Oh,
Right there. You see right there. You see how they coming together in a pinch?
yeah.
Not over
Is
some
that
more.
right?
Nope, over some more. Over. Right there.
What?
And you
Right there?
see, yep. And over to the right a tiny bit more. Like
To the
tiny bit.
right?
I mean to the left, to the left. Over, go back to the same spot. Like I'm just trying to find exactly where find on the CCI how it's
Oh,
how it's literally hitting exactly the negative 100 and the squeeze at the same time. Go to the
yeah.
right a little bit more. Go to the right. A little bit more. A little bit more. Stop. Right there. You see how it's happening all at the same time?
Yeah.
Now move down your candles. Like go to the top and make so you can see the candles at the same time and you'll see exactly what's happening. I bet you it's a spike up. Where is the candles?
Oh, world again.
You probably got to squeeze your numbers. Where,
Uh-oh.
where they at? That's great. It's probably way at the bottom because,
It probably is with the
but
bottom.
make it, yeah, make them small as you can. Your number, I mean your
Oh
dang.
yeah.
There you go. So
Yeah,
go
that
back to the spot that you saw the squeeze and all of the whatever, wherever we was just at. Go back to that, and you'll
was like
see
it was
how it's
right
probably
here.
it was right there. I think that's
Yes.
a different one, but it'll work too. Either one. So okay. So now I wanna let me see if I can request. I'm gonna request just so I can show you, and then you can put you can take back over. Okay. I just want to show you right here.
Yeah.
So basically here is where it was at. Let's just say here. But oop, oh, I'm gonna grab one of these just so we can just so I can show you quick. Let's just say here's the CCI.
Yeah.
Let's open this up and move this over. Okay. Okay. So imagine that if we just this is what I want you guys to do. Like you see how it's the squeeze and the CCI happening at the same time? All I
Yeah.
want you to do is whenever you see this, like don't have to think that hard. I'm not even asking you to do the trend line thing for right now, right? Even though you know that that's a part of it, you really honestly, when if you doing the squeeze in this, just do the back testing without the trend line for now. Okay. So
Okay.
as you can see, when this happens, imagine if you just got in, even if you didn't even get in right here, right? What will happen if I got in and I use this as my stop at the bottom of the zone? Would this be a winning trade or would it hit my stop loss? Right?
If you got him right there.
Yeah, imagine if I saw the squeeze, I waited for you see on the CCI right there.
Yeah.
If I just set an alert, and I didn't even look at nothing else. I ain't looking nothing else on the 4 hour, the daily, the 15 minute, the five. If I just did not look at nothing else and all I did was set an alert and I saw the squeeze, and if I just pressed it and I got in a trade and set my stop loss for underneath here, would I win or would I lose?
You'll win.
Exactly. So that's all I want you guys to start doing. Like, boom. I want to see the squeeze and I want to see the CCI. And if every time I see that, if I just get in, like right now, you see how we on the a replay, you see what I'm doing, pressing that bar, and I'm going
Yeah.
right to the spot. And I'm not even thinking about how many, how much money yet. I'm just trying to get the data. Is this a win? I'm really trying to find my win rate for now. Not even thinking about money or nothing. I'm just trying to see a win rate. This is what I want you to, and then do something like that. And then what is it? This is the stop. Grab your stop. And let's just say you did this, right? Put it underneath here. And then looking for based off of your zones and stuff. You really want to just look at literally for now, where's my rejections happening at? Right.
Yeah.
And then like what I do is when I was back testing, I wasn't looking at much of anything, but what you'll find though is because we are on the higher time frame, you're going to get a bigger move, but at the same time, um we also you remember how I keep talking about being in alignment. Now that we're on a higher time frame, we don't gotta be we still want to be in alignment with the 4 hour and a daily, but you see how we only got two big time frames we're looking for versus the five. We need on the 5 minute chart, we need to be in alignment with the 15, we need to be in alignment with the hour, we need to be in alignment with the 4 hour, we need to be in alignment with the day. Like it's so many time frames that you need to be in alignment with, but because you're on the hour already, you can really just see your exits here. So you could choose, like you can be like, this is a good exit, but I see some resistance down here. Maybe this is all I really want to put my take profit right here because this is I see some resistance. Look at how much money that is with one fucking micro.
Exactly.
With one micro, and I'm just putting it at the first resistance that I can really see. Okay.
Yeah.
So then that's all I want you to do is like find where's the resistance. Okay. And then the price could get through here. Next resistance will be like right here. Now that's 368 with $50 that you entering with, but you are risking 150. So that's already over 1 to 2,
Yeah.
almost a 1 to 3, right? So anyway, I just want you to play it out and see. And let's take this off. Let's just see what will happen. Um, oh, oh, maybe not. Let's just press play and see if, which way to go? Okay, I'll let you take over with this. Press, let's see what happened. You can open, I don't even know where the candlesticks went or whatever. There we go. And we can get that thing out the way. You can erase that line now because we already know where it's at. Yeah. And then you can
Oh, you
do it.
want me to, let me
You
move the stop.
okay. And then like when you are, yeah, that's all I really want you to do. But in the meantime,
Yeah,
you know how we know levels? I
yeah,
would not during us back testing, but basically in life, in real life, when I'm looking for a level, yes, I want to just put it at the bottom, but also you could just look to the left to see
but
where, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
where
look,
it makes sense for my stop to be also.
yeah.
Okay, press
I
play.
mean,
You know to press play. Yeah. Oh, hit your stop. So at least you guys stopped
yeah,
out the right way. Hit your stop. And when we did that, so that's one. Now you would document that it hit your stop. Okay.
yeah.
So now you would be like, okay, that's one. Now I'm gonna find the next one. And I bet you if we look on here and see, let's make sure this one, hold on. Let's make sure before we got in this trade. Okay, it did hit the thingy. Okay. And then so you would document using your thing and say, okay, stop got hit. Because I was doing mine and so far I think I had one where stop was hit like that with a big candle. Like it's nothing that I could have did about that. I got it,
Yeah,
I did the right thing. Um and that's gonna be okay. Sometimes it will get hit by you as long as you did the right thing. And you're gonna feel good about like my stop was hit, but I know I did the right thing. Okay. So, okay, try another one. And then probably too, who knows what was going on the higher time frame? Like right here. This is a one, here's another example of today where that same thing happened because on the daily, right? On the daily, it filled
yeah,
that gap.
yeah,
Right? So who knows what was happening on the daily? We're not looking at that right now. But when you trading it in real life, you'll be able to look, to see like, I see we coming down on the daily, right? So yeah, do
yeah.
another one. Just press play. This is how you do another one. Just continue to let me move over your thing, move over your thing. And so now what you can do, you can either just press the X or you can try to keep, yeah, just press the X.
Okay.
Because look, we must be super bearish on higher time frame. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, hold on. Um, press the X, leave. Oh, did it move from the spot that we was at? But I
It might,
want you to
it
um
might have moved.
it might have moved. So look, like find go to your thing. How do you want to do it? You can either go backwards with custom range, right? Like you can say today, what's today? Today is June 17th. So
Yeah,
you can go back daily like that, or you can like start at the beginning of a month, be like, I'm starting at May, or you can go back, be like, I'm about to start all the way back from January, start of the year. Or I want to go back to January 2025 and start on Sundays. Let's just say I'm gonna start on okay, let's just say I'm gonna start on Sunday.
yeah,
Don't do custom, just do date. Dang, I gotta go all the way back. Whatever it is. 2025, whatever. All right, I'm gonna start on the next Sunday, January 5th. Let's start
Yeah,
here. And then, so you see how this is the date. Now I want
yeah,
to find the first hour play that I can see that got below negative 100. All right, it's
yeah.
here, right? It's here. Let's see. And
The
then,
thing is, like, I gotta pull the chart up because I'm gonna like look at the chart and try to remember it.
what you mean?
Remember,
Try to
I'm,
remember.
I'll be like, remember where the candles are. Try to put the stop so I will get
Try to put
stopped
the
out.
stop right there. Or you can do this. This is what you
Yeah,
can do like this, you know?
yeah,
But for now, I would say don't worry about it because you are really just trying to get the data. It don't matter. Um, and I would say in the beginning, it's not about you being right. It is about you because you're not practicing your execution yet. This is you getting the data. If I when price hit this thing, you do want to know where it stopped. So now when you do start putting your stop loss, I mean your take profits, I want to know where the fuck it be stopping. I learned where to put my stops because I can see that if I was to just put my stop loss up here, I'm seeing it ain't getting up there. So where do it be stopping? This is a good,
yeah,
okay, I can see it be stopping right here. Where's the next time when it came back up here? Boom. Where did it stop again? Look to the left. Most of the time it got about right here. This makes sense too. So now when you do start putting your take profit, now you know where to put your shit, right? In real life. So this is all about you seeing what it really do in real life. This is the back testing. So,
yeah,
and you get your data. So now when you start, okay, say for instance, you do all this month. Like you do five of them in a row and you seeing where they stopping, right? You like, oh, I see. It ain't I shouldn't be trying to hold for way up here, even though it get there, but before it gets there, it pulls back, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Or if you start to see, oh, most of the time it goes way up here. Maybe this where my TP should be. So you are looking, you're trying to gain data to show to teach you where you should be putting your stuff.
yeah,
Okay, so you do that for a little while, and once you start to be like, oh, I see the patterns, I see them. Now, when you start to do more back testing, you'll know where to put your stuff. Okay, because I learned a lot from the back testing. I know where to put it. TP1 here, right? TP2, where's the next spot? This could be a TP. This could be the TP.
yeah.
And then you start to see which one get hit first. So, and then so yeah, do that. And then you can see too, like, let's find this spot. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about it, but yeah, so let's finish practicing. Find what dates do you think you want to focus on, like start, because we need to see the more back testing you get, the more you're gonna learn and the more you're gonna be able to
Yeah.
really do great at this.
Because I'm like I'm very introverted, so I'd rather stay home. So I could just do Sunday through Friday. I guess I could do Sunday to Thursday because after 6, because I
Okay.
was so I could do that.
Okay, no, I'm
Like if
talking about like for your back
oh,
testing, how many, like what year do
oh,
you want to start
month.
at?
I could start at 2025.
Okay, right here where we are at on Sunday or
Yeah.
Wednesday,
Uh,
January 1st, or
my it might as well do well. It, it's not open on the first. You got to do
let's
Thursday.
let's see. Let's just go to it.
Oh,
Wednesday, something was open.
okay.
Yeah, it was open. And then you see, so now look, you'll be able to see like, okay, look, they came and got people stops.
Yeah.
It definitely, and then it went right up. But before it happened, you get to see like, oh, if I would have entered here, TP1 was hit first before they came back down to get people stops.
Yeah.
You see? So it's teaching you where, how to do it. So
Got you.
back test. So now, yep, just literally do that. So this is on Wednesday, right? And then you get to see Okay, this happened. Oh, actually, this was Thursday. You're right. January 2nd. This was at 4 p.m. This was at 4 p.m. So I want you to do all these things. Let me show you my where's that thing? Hold on. I want to show you the form that I'm gonna be reviewing people's thing. This is just really important. All right, hold on. Where did it go? How did I find it? Let me go to my drive. Sunday back testing. Back testing for students. Okay, here we go. The log. Okay, I am. Can I put this in the chat and then if you clicked on it in the chat, would it share? Would that screen share?
It should be. I think it should be able to.
Okay, so I don't have to make you stop sharing. Where's the chat? Where you at? Okay. Nope, that ain't the chat. Where's the chat? And I would love to see where that thing where your stop got hit. I bet you something on the daily or the higher time frame
Yeah.
that was going on. But as you start to get your data from here and you start to connect it with what's going on the daily and the 4 hour, it's gonna like it really start to connect. You're like, oh shit. I get that's what Tamika said to me today. She like, it's all yes. It's a yes. Everything is now is really, really, really starting to click. Um,
Yeah.
okay. Let's
You,
see.
oh,
Huh?
you see my screen by any chance?
Yeah, I can see it. I'm trying
You
to
see that? You see that little cloud thing, that red and green thing?
mm-hmm.
You know what I like about it? Like it'll come down here, and then it'll always snap back to this cloud. If you look at it, come down, come back to the cloud, go up, come back down, go down, come back up.
Yeah.
I
That's
was like, I was because I saw it. It saw it pull away from the cloud. I was like, it's gonna snap back, but then I missed. I was like, I missed the snap back for the price to come back to it.
yeah. So basically, this is just going with market structure. That's all it does all
Yeah,
day long.
yeah,
That's all it do. So that's why you just look to the left.
yeah.
You know where it's going because it don't do nothing. It's literally the same thing. So okay, hold on. Let me find where is the chat? Can I find this thing? This is this your screen or my? Wait, I don't know.
I'm looking
Oh,
at mine.
here. Is this it? Huh?
I think I see my screen. I don't see your screen.
Right. I'm not sharing my screen.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to put this thing in the chat where you can click on it. Where is the? I don't even see a chat. Okay, here you go. Chat. Got it. So now, testing. Okay, I just put it in the chat. See if you can click that and download it. You can trust it. I would say yes.
Oh, is it
We
a
found a
problem?
problem with the content in the back. So do
Oh,
you want
yeah.
us to try to recover it? Yeah, there it is. So these were some of my back testing results when I started. Only so you can use these as examples, and you can put this in Google Docs too, like when you ready, so that because I made this in Google Docs. So you
Okay.
can just dump it in there and then it will allow you to whatever. But basically you see what I'm looking for, like what trade number, the day of the week, because we want you to be able to identify like what day it happened, the day of the week, the date that it began, the time that it started, and you see it's on a specific hour because I was doing it on the hour chart. The session, it began, New York, Asia, whatever. And remember the times of Asia. Asia start your time 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And okay, so date that it ended, because sometimes it can take to the next day, like overnight or something.
Yeah.
So
For
put the
hours.
date, yep, by the time the date that it got to your take profit, what date was that? And
Okay.
then the time that it ended, what time did it end? You see how it started, trade number one, it started at 11, it ended at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Right? And then so the session, New York, the direction was a buy. Contracts, I was only trying it with two MES. Um, stop amount, look, it was $83. I mean not 83, 35. The take profit amount was 82. Um, so that was my TP amount. I think did it hit take profit? Yes. Was the stop loss hit? No. Then scroll over.
Wait, hold on.
It's at the bottom, the little bar. You see that gray bar? Right, no, right where your thing was at. Oh yeah, you just moved it.
Oh,
Scroll the other way. Yeah, there you go. So stop hit, no. You see the R to R ratio? Let me show you how to get that ratio.
okay.
So go back to your chart and then go to the long position. You see those lines with the L
So,
over to the right on your I mean to the left.
oh,
Over some more. Down. Down. Right there.
oh,
Yep, click that, and then you'll be able to like grab it from the and then it'll show you your yep. So
oh, you
like
can
drag it from where you would have got in at, and then drag it to where your take profit would be.
cut in here and then,
No, so you would have got in uh wherever your entry would have been. Imagine your entry should have been at the bottom,
yeah,
like so.
close to the bottom, like
Yep,
close to the
like
bottom.
closer to it. Yep. Closer to the
Yeah.
bottom. Probably not that exact bottom, but something like that.
Yeah.
So you could, and then you know how to use that thing where you move where the bottom is where your stop loss. Wherever you would have put your stop loss, that's where the bottom of your thing needs to be. So here, do I still got a little bit of control? I just want to,
Yeah, you got control.
okay,
Go
so
ahead.
let me erase this. Well, I'm gonna move it over. So imagine if we were doing the replay, right? So it'd be like, all right, I see the squeeze, you see the little squeeze, and you see the CCI happening here.
Yeah.
Um, so let's just say, and then this is the other thing too. Okay, it's not hitting the thing yet. Okay. So imagine that you really, let's move it over. When we see this thing approaching, you could get in alignment with it on the lower time frame. Remember, I'm talking about the alignment because this is a little late here. But anyway, let's just imagine that you would have got in, let's just say, getting in here. And I'm gonna press buy. Let's just say I'm pressing buy. Let's just say I'm putting my stop. because I don't really know if this is the last okay, it's the last candle. Imagine I'm doing this, I'm putting my TP. Let's just say I'm aiming for here, right?
Yeah.
At the top of that, whatever. Let's say I'm aiming for here. I know that I could get some pullback here. There's a chance, but for the most part, I'm thinking we should hit here, right? So anyway, so I do that. Okay, press confirm. So now I'm gonna grab this and I can put yo, you see where I put the risk? Let me grab my stop. Where's the stop thing? Let me just start this one over. Grab this tool. And then my risk to wherever I'm willing to risk, my stop should be there. And then wherever my entry is at, it will
Should be on
be
that
where
one.
I started. Yep, like that. And then wherever my TP is at, I'm gonna do it to right there. Okay. So now if you hover over it, you see you got a 1.6.
Yeah.
If it was a one, so this is almost a 1 to 2. So let's just say it's fine if I'm risking that much. Um, So this is how you find your thing. So now you see if I move, not the stop loss, but if I was to move this up, dang, I'm trying to just move this thing. If I was, geez, stop, get out of here. If I was to move this up and be like, only right here. Now you see how the risk to reward is two,
Yeah.
almost a 3 to 1, 2 to 2, whatever that means. So that's the number where it say risk to reward. This is gonna be what I'm asking for. So you can
Yeah.
understand, how big of a risk. Because if we say 1 to 1, let's say right here, one
Yeah.
risk to reward 1. That means my stop would be more something
Further.
like this. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm risking I'm risking 308 to make 308 kind of a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, so that's how I want you to find that number.
Okay.
All right, get that out of here. Yep, and then practice some. Okay, let's just confirm. Put this under here. And then as you start to practice, just put it where you would naturally think it would be if you get stopped out. If you start to notice like, oh, it looks like the stop needed to be smaller, needed to be bigger, needed to be, it's gonna teach you
Yeah.
what to imagine it should be like. So you see it never came nowhere near back to your stop.
Yeah.
So like that. And then yep, go back and okay, now click back on the thing so we can finish looking at that.
Which
Oh, hold on. Last but not least, you see how remember how we always start with the CCI under here, right?
yeah.
And then you see how now price it got above by the time it
Above.
hit our CCI, it was above, right?
Yeah.
So go back to the back testing log that we was just looking at, and you see how it say the risk to reward, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
So, and this is the number, this is the column you write those numbers in so you can identify your risk to reward. And then it says CCI hit above, like if you stretch this out, it was saying
Okay.
CCI hit above 100. Like, did it actually reach above that positive 100? And I didn't start doing it up here yet, but the last ones I was doing, yes, yes. So that'll also help you know, like I shouldn't be out of the trade because it's not above there yet. And it kind of gives you a rule of thumb, like I'm kind of waiting for a price to get above that. See, 100. And just if you start to notice, like, yep, most of the time it gets above that 100. You can kind of use that as a rule of thumb too
Yeah.
to hold your trade based off
Okay.
of based off of your data, right?
Yeah.
So, and then so when I say the next tab is um oh, I ain't gonna do
The
that.
strategy played out.
Yep, strategy played out. And when I say played out, meaning like, did it do what you expected it to do? Did it do what you expected it to do? Um, like did it hit the target that you was aiming for? Like did it actually work out for you? I think that's what I'm meaning by that. Or was I meaning by that when I wrote that was I think I was meaning by that was actually did the CCI get from negative 100 to above 100? Like that's the full cycle kind of a thing.
Yeah,
So that could be the full cycle. I'm not sure how I wanted to do that one. Like, is that the full cycle or did it hit your take profit level? Did that one play out? Because I don't really remember what I meant when I said did it really play out. Let me see. What was I meaning by that? Probably did it hit your like where you anticipated it to go, kind of a thing. I don't
yeah.
know. I don't remember. I don't know. You can decide what that means. I forgot what I even was talking. I sure got yes, yes, no. It must mean like did my stop get hit because I only got a no on one and did stop loss get hit? Did it play out? No. Did stop loss maybe that's what it means. Like did your stop did it, play out how you thought it was gonna play out? Because the only
Yeah.
one that say no was is the only one where my stop got hit.
I thought you when you meant like your stop loss got hit, like yeah, stop loss got hit, but then it continued and played out. The strategy continued and like went back to where it
Oh,
was
that's
supposed
a
to
good
go.
way to look at it. I didn't even think about it like that because all of the ones, yeah, all of the ones that I have been doing, um, if my stop got hit, I think it just kept going down or something. I don't know,
Okay.
but you can make it, yeah, add that part in there. That's a good one to actually put in there. I'm gonna put that on there. So, um, if stop got hit, let me see where how would I put that? If stop got hit, did it continue? Um.
Strategy played out. You already have it there.
If
You gotta
it's
put a
strategy,
note there.
I mean, I don't know if that's what I was meaning though when I wrote it. I don't. It's strategy play out fully. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. You figure it out, Alex. If that's how you want to interpret it. Because with trading, you gotta just make stuff your own too.
Yeah.
So if that makes sense for you. But the biggest part of this is we are trying to get your win rate, and we also want to be able to get your let me hold on, let me I took a picture of it. Here's the numbers that I'm trying to get. Hold on. Okay. So the numbers that we're trying to get our data for is we
Yeah.
want to understand how much is our average winner. Like imagine if you were using two MES or if you only want to use one MES because remember two MES is only $100, right? So
Yeah.
or if you were using one, whatever it is, whatever data you want to use, but we want to get what's our average winner and when you lose, what's the average loser? And we want to get our win rate. What's the largest drawdown? So that's why we document all this stuff because we'll be able to see what's our largest drawdown. Just like if I put, um, let's see. Oh, I don't even know. Maybe we're gonna have to look into that even more when I need to add that as a tab. So when we are doing our back testing, when it comes down far, what was the largest? Need to,
Large drawdown. Okay.
yep. I'm gonna get your largest drawdown. Let me put that where would I want to put that? Let me see. TP amount. Okay, hold on, stop amount. TP amount. And I can put that somewhere. CCI hit above. Um, I can put it at the end. After CCI hit positive 100, I can put um Or we after strategy played out, whatever, I could put largest drawdown anywhere on here, really. Largest. And that's important because if like say you in a trade and now you in drawdown, you can feel comfortable understanding like this is about an average amount of drawdown, you know? I don't got to get
Yeah,
freaked out. You want to know what's the largest amount of drawdown? And average are multiple. So it's like, what is my average? I can almost like on the average, I get about a 1 to 2, you know? On average, I
yeah,
get about a 1 to 2.5 or whatever. Like, so you want to, this is how we're going to get our data so that you can know, like, okay, my average is a 1 to 2, and my average loser I lose, let's just say I only lose based on this, I probably if I take 10 trades, I'm probably gonna lose two of them. All right. And every time I lose, I usually lose about 150. But when I win, I usually win about 300, you know?
yeah,
So you're gonna be able to do the math. Like it's gonna start being more math driven, you know? The data is gonna start, the math gonna start mathing versus a lot of things are too many variables, you know,
yeah,
too many random things. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make sure the math is math and the win rate, we know the win rate so that we can make sure that the math is math. Okay. So that's all this is about. Um, any other questions or any other things you want to look at or
not at the moment. I just like I wanted to get the back test, like my back testing down.
yeah,
So
for sure, for sure. Okay. So just to clarify, we are starting, what's your date that, let's go back to your chart. What day was that?
I start January 2025.
Okay. So, and you want to do it, literally do it every day. And then,
Yeah,
and so do it every day so that you can get the data and you don't even try to say, I only want to do it for Asia session. Just do it every time you see the strategy. You see the little squeeze and you see the CCI happening. Go for
yeah,
those. Go for those, okay?
yeah,
And do it every single time because then you'll start to see how often they come. Like, oh, snap. Like I see on mine. I see, okay, it was on the third, and then I didn't get the next one. The next one actually didn't even happen until 3 days later.
yeah,
And then the next one after that didn't happen until 3 days later again. And then after that, oh snap, the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. The next one didn't even happen until 4 days later. Then after that, it was another 3 days. So you get to see how often you will be trading or whatever. You get to see if you were to take them all,
yeah.
how it goes. And then you'll start to see sometimes, oh snap, I seen a few that was like two in a day. So yeah, just do it like that.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Should I know the reverse the strategy for sales is
Mm-hmm.
like you go up above 100 and you go below.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna add cells on there too.
Yep. After though, don't mix up your data. Don't
Okay, okay.
mix up your data. Focus
But
on
I do,
the buys for now. Focus on the
okay.
buys for now. And then at least get like 20. Like I
Yeah,
need you to, and some like the people who really got the data, the ones who like what I'm learning, like the traders who really start to make hundreds of thousands and go into the millions, they got a lot of data, a lot of
yeah.
data. So don't think that 10 is like, oh, all I needed was 10. No,
No.
20 minimum. And then on top of that, imagine if you get 40. Now you really getting into some shit. Imagine then you go and you get 60. You're gonna feel so confident when you see that setup happen. You're gonna feel extremely confident. And then so once you get that data, then you go in for sales because like I noticed that what happened today when I knew we was coming down for the thing, I it still was kind of confusing me. I knew he was about to pull down, but now I'm trying to figure out what's the best entry, right? How do I get into it without getting in too late or whatever. And it just be a lot of information to try to juggle.
Yeah,
So one thing at a time, please get this down, get all your data down, and then go back and back testing the down version. And then you might even want to pick like which one do I even like the best? Maybe I like doing the down one better. It's easier. Maybe it shows up, whatever. But get your
yeah.
stuff first. That's number one.
All right.
All right. Um, all right. I think that's it. I think that's all for the most part.
Yeah,
Anything for
I
you?
think so. I think I'm good for now.
All right, sounds good. So, all right, I think that's it. So I'll talk to you soon again next week
All
or
right.
however I'm gonna do it.
All right.
All right, look, I'm just figuring it out as we go. As long as we learning and growing. That's it. That's all. That's all we can ask for. All right. Talk to you later.
All right.
Okay, bye.